So yesterday I have covered the big O notation. Fn is order of Gn. Then I can say that Fn less than equal to C into Gn. Are you getting? Where C and N naught, there are two positive constant. C will be greater than 0 and N naught will be greater than or equal to 1. Okay. So can I draw the graph like that? In x-axis, I can take Fn and Gn. Okay. And in the x-axis, I can take N naught. So before the N naught, whenever I will not get the value of N naught, I cannot say on anything. I cannot comment on anything because I don't know. But whenever I will get the value of C and value of N, then I can say that in big O notation, Gn is always will be greater than or equal to f of n. So graph will become like that, f of n like and g of n like. So g of n is above than f of n in the big O notation. Getting? Are you getting? Tell me. Any doubt in the big O notation? Tell me now. Hello. Hello. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
So now you have to tell which statement is true or false. Okay, you can note down if you want which statement is or are true or false. Okay, in the big O notation, suppose f of n is equal to 2 into n square plus n plus 10. Okay, so it is n square can you see that visible? N cube order of n4. You have to tell which statement is true or false. You can think that till now. Order of n log n. Order of n. Order of log n. So you have to tell statement 1, statement 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which are true, which are false. In the big O notation. So you have to tell me. Just do. Please tell me. Statement 1, statement 2, 3, 4. You can note down if you want. 5 and statement is 6. So you have to tell me which statement is true and which statement is false about the big O notation. So Fn is 2n square plus n plus 10 is equal to order of n square. First of all, you have to remember the one point. If Fn is order of Gn, then if and only if Fn less than equal to Gn. Okay. Tell me now. Anyone can say that? Anyone can say?
Sir, first is true.
Okay, and the second? Second?
Sir, false.
Fn? Why? Fn less than equal to C into Gn. N square less than equal to N cube. Condition is true or false? Fn is 2n square plus n plus 10. So I can say that upper bound is n square from the Fn. Big O notation always will give the upper bound. Okay. Highest upper bound and the upper bound. Okay. So Fn is equal to 2n square plus n plus 10. So I can say that Fn is order of n square. Okay. So in the first statement, 2n square plus n plus 10 is equal to less than into less than equal to n square. So condition is true because n square less than equal to n square. Condition is true. Second statement, n square less than equal to n cube. Condition is true because we know that. Fine. In the third statement, n square less than equal to n raised to the power 4. Condition is true. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Means n square less than equal to n raised to the power 4. It is true. Correct. Fourth statement is
Yes, sir.
fourth is true or false. Means n square less than equal to n log n. It is true or false?
Sir, true.
It is false, na?
Yes, sir,
Because
false.
n square is greater than the n log n. So it is false. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
It is false because we know the complexity order. I have discussed in one class. One second. Order of 1 constant less than log n less than n less than n log n less than n square less than n square log n less than n cube less than n cube log n. Okay, and so on. In the last exponential term will come. Okay, so it is the complexity order. Order of 1 is less than the log n. Log n is less than n. N is less than n into log n. And log n is less than n square, like that, and so on. Okay. So here in the fourth statement, n square less than equal to n log n. It is true or false? It is false. Okay. So first is true. Second is true. Third is, tell me, true. Fourth is false. Fifth is, tell me.
False.
It is true or false? False. Fifth is false. Sixth is
False.
false. N square less than equal to log n. It is also false. Okay. So did you get this till now? All of you get this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So open the page number 3. Now I will come to omega notation. It is a second type of notation, that is omega notation. Okay. So one point I will cover that. So big O notation always will give the upper bound. You can note down if you want. Note big O notation always will give the highest upper bound and upper bound. Highest upper bound means equal to, and upper bound is greater than. Okay. So if suppose f of n less than equal to g of n. Okay. So in which equal to means the highest upper bound. That is, suppose if fn is n square equal to less than equal to n square, so it is the highest upper bound. The highest upper bound. Okay, but if I will write n square less than equal to n cube, it is upper bound. Okay, if it is equal to means n square equal to n square, so it will give the highest upper bound. If not equal to, n square is always less than n cube, so it will give the upper bound. Need to get this? Need to get this?
Yes, sir.
So come to the page number 3. Now I will discuss the omega notation. So omega notation will always give the best case complexity, but the big O notation will give the worst case complexity. So if f of n, it is same as the big O notation. If f of n is equal to omega of gn, if and only if f of n greater than equal to c into gn, just opposite to the big O notation. So if f of n is big omega g of n, then if and only if fn greater than equal to c into gn for all n greater than equal to n naught, where two positive constant c and n naught, where c greater than equal to 0 and n naught greater than equal to 1. It is same like that big O notation. Okay. So here the just opposite condition, fn less than equal to c into gn. Big O notation will give the highest upper bound and upper bound. Omega notation will give the highest lower bound because is greater than equal to. So c into gn is lower bound. So omega notation will give the highest lower bound and lower bound. Are you getting? So now I will take an example. If suppose fn is n square plus n plus 10, gn is n square. So fn is omega of gn, then n square plus n plus 10 less than greater than greater than equal to c into n square. Okay, so what is the minimum value of c and minimum value of n naught so that the condition will be satisfied? Tell me. Minimum value of c, minimum value of n naught, so that for is the condition will be satisfied. Tell me. If I will take c is equal to 1 and n naught greater than equal to 1, the condition will be satisfied for all the condition, for all the values. If I will take minimum value of c is 1 and n naught greater than equal to 1, so the condition always will be satisfied. You can take any value. You can take suppose n greater than equal to 2, 3, 4 like that. So minimum value is 1. Okay, so the condition will be satisfied in all case. Are you getting? Are you getting? रिप्लाई करो या रिस्पॉन्स करो कुछ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if f of n is equal to n, g of n is n plus 10. So f of n is omega g of n. What is the value of fn is n. N greater than equal to c into g of n. N plus 10. Okay, so if I will take c is equal to 1 by 2 and n naught greater than equal to 10, so the condition will be satisfied. Before that, the condition will not be satisfied. Okay, if suppose I will take the c value is 1 and naught is 1, the condition will be satisfied? No, because 1 greater than equal to 11, condition will not be satisfied. If I will take c is equal to 2 and n is equal to 1, so 1 greater than equal to 22, so the condition will not be satisfied. But if I will take the value of c just half, 1 by 2, okay, and n naught greater than equal to 10, so the condition will be always satisfied. So you have to find that the minimum value of c, minimum value of n naught, so that the condition will be satisfied. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So now open the
Yes,
page
sir.
number 4. Open the page number 4. The graph is same like that. We go notation. First example number 3. If f of n is n, g of n is n square. Okay. So n greater than equal to c into n square. So it can be true in any case. If suppose n greater than equal to c into n square, it can be true if I will take any value of c. C is 1, C is 2, C is 3, 4 like that, because C is the only positive constant. So in the big omega notation, it can be true or not? N greater than equal to C into n square. So it cannot be true at all. If I will take C any positive constant, it will not be true. But if I will take C is equal to 1 by n, then it can be true. Correct. But actually C cannot be a function. It is a only positive constant greater than 0, means 1, 2, 3 and so on. It cannot be a function, but 1 by n it is a function. So I cannot take value of C like that. Okay. So here omega notation will not be satisfied in that case. Okay. If I will take C is equal to 1 by n, then 1 by n into n square, that is n to n cancel, that is n, but I cannot take the value of C is function 1 by n. C is a only positive constant number. Okay, so n not equal to the omega of n square. Okay, so I can say that I can plot the graph y-axis and x-axis. In the y-axis, I will take fn and gn. In the x-axis, I will take n. So before that, n note. Before that n note, we don't know anything. If fn is greater, gn is greater, I don't know anything. But if I will get the value of n note, if I will get value of n note, then clearly I can say that fn is always will be greater than or equal to g of n. So fn is above than g of n. Are you getting? Tell me.
सर
Did you
रिपीट
get
कर
this?
रिपीट कर दो.
ये जस्ट उसका अपोजिट है ना, बिगो नोटेशन का. If f of n big omega g of n, so I can say that f of n is greater than equal to c into gn. Okay, so इस वाले एग्जांपल में मैंने क्या कर रहा हूँ, मैंने लिया f of n is n, g of n is n square. So according to the big omega notation, n greater than equal to c into n square, correct? But ये वाला कभी ट्रू नहीं हो सकता जब तक मैं c की वैल्यू 1/n नहीं लेता, तब तक it will be false in all the condition, because I don't take the value of c only positive constant, that is 1 2 3 4, not a function. But if I will take c is equal to 1/n, so I cannot take this because it is a function. So this never be true in big omega notation. Okay, so y-axis and x-axis. In the x-axis, I will take the value of n. Okay, whenever I will not get the value of n naught, so before that point, I cannot comment on anything because I don't know fn is greater or the gn is greater. But if I will get value of c and value of n naught, then clearly I can say that fn always will be greater or equal to the g of n. So fn is above than g of n. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
So now if suppose f of n is 2n square plus 3n plus 4 is equal to big omega n, it is true. Big omega means greater than or equal to. So you have to think like that, 2n square plus 3n plus 4 greater than equal to n. It is true or false? It is true, because n square greater than equal to n always will be true, no doubt. Okay, and second is 2n square plus 3n plus 4 is equal to big omega n square. Okay, so n square greater than equal to n square, so it will be true always. It is fine. It also will be true. But in the third statement, 2n square plus 3n plus 4 is equal to big omega n log n, means from here I will get the n square upper bound. N square greater than equal to n log n. Condition is true because n square is always greater than equal to n log n. Condition is true. But in the fourth statement, condition will not be true. Why? It is n square, it is n cube. So n square cannot be greater than or equal to n cube. That is false. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if f of n greater than equal to g of n, big omega notation. So note, you can note down big omega notation always will give the highest lower bound and lower bound. Okay, because I have to see in that part. It is the lower bound. So big omega notation always will give the highest upper bound, sorry, highest lower bound and lower bound. But big omega notation will always give the highest upper bound and upper bound. Clear? So now theta notation. Can you see that? Theta notation. Okay. So theta notation will give you average case complexity in all case. Okay. So it will give the average case complexity. Are you getting? So if I will write one second, theta notation. So if f of n is equal to, I think here it's not simple to define the theta, so I will write the, okay, you can understand that theta g of n, okay, and only if in the big O fn is less than equal to g of n. In the big omega fn is greater than equal to g of n, but in the theta notation it will satisfy all both the condition, big O and big omega. So first it will satisfy like that, f of n less than c into g of n. Okay, that is big O. And second notation is f of n equal to c into gn. So it is the big omega notation. So in the theta notation satisfy both big omega and big O. Correct. If both condition will be same, in that case I will find out the, if suppose it is C1, it is C2. Okay. There are two different positive constants, C1 and C2. For I will find out the C1 so that it can satisfy the big O. For that condition, I will find the value of C2. So it is the big omega notation. Okay. So in the theta notation, I will find out the C1, C2 and N naught, where C1, C2 and N naught are the three constant. Okay. It is same like that. Big omega, just it will satisfy the both the condition. Okay. So you can see that f of n less than is equal to c1 into gn, f of n greater than equal to c2 into gn. Both the condition will be satisfied. So in that I will find out the c1, c2 and n naught. Getting? I will discuss with an example. So the value of c1 and c2 may be true, may be same or may not be same. I cannot say that. Okay. So if suppose f of n is n square plus n plus 10, g of n is n square. So in that case, first I have to satisfy the any notation, big omega or big O. If suppose fn is less than equal to c1 into gn, so in that case I have to find out the value of c1 and value of n naught. Okay, I have discussed this question in the big O. You can see that there. So n square plus n plus 10 less than is equal to C1 into n square. So what should be the value of C1? C1 is 3, n naught is greater than equal to 3. Okay. And the second case is Fn is greater than equal to C2 into Gn. It is big omega. So n square plus n plus 10 greater than equal to C2 into n square. So what is the minimum value of C2 and minimum value of n naught? That is C2 is 1, n naught is 1. Okay. So if I will combine that, so I am getting C1 is 3, C2 is 1, and in the first case means big O notation, I am getting n naught is greater than equal to 3. In the big omega notation, I am getting n naught is greater than equal to 1. So combinedly, I can say that n naught is greater than equal to 3. Okay, I can say that. Combinedly, I can say that C1 is 3, C2 is 2, and n naught is greater than equal to 3. Okay, for these constant, Fn is equal to theta of Gn. Are you getting? It just same like big O and big O big omega notation.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the theta notation, it should satisfy both the condition. If suppose it not be satisfy any one of these. Suppose in the theta notation, it will satisfy only big O or it will satisfy only big omega. So theta notation will not be satisfied because it should be satisfy both the condition, big omega as well as big O. Okay, so you can see the next example. F of n is equal to n, g of n is n square. So in the first case, n greater than equal to c1 n square. It can be true. I have discussed in the big omega notation. It can be true. It can be true. This. It cannot be true. If I will take C1 is equal to 1 by n, it can only be true. But C1 will be a only positive constant. So cannot be true. Okay. And second is n less than equal to C2 into n square. Okay. But the first condition is not satisfied. Big O satisfied. So after all, theta should not be satisfied. Theta should be satisfied for both the condition, big O and big O. So n not equal to theta of n square. Did you get this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's the page number 5th. Start the small omega and small o. Can I start? किसी को तो पूछ सकते हो अगर कोई डाउट है तो यहाँ तक. Tell me. So big O covered, big omega covered, and theta also I have covered. Okay. Now remaining is small o and small omega. Okay. These two. It is only very simple. You can see that. Okay. I think time is over. Only 9:40 minute left. Should I stop? These two I will discuss tomorrow.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.